Need to build an inventory management portal that can scale with your business? Well, I have the solution for you. It's called Knack, and we're able to build this with AI. So, welcome to my desktop right now. Welcome to Knack. Right now, we are going to build an inventory portal with AI. That means that we just have to tell it what we need, and Knack AI will take care of the rest. Best of all, we're able to scale our portal using AI too. That means that it's not just in the launching phase, we can also use it afterwards. That means no developer skills or designer skills required at all. So let's get started. We are now located in our homepage, and all we have to do is provide it the idea that we need for our portal. In this case, it's the inventory portal that we're going to need to keep track of products, stock levels, inventories, prices, and so much more. Now, the idea here is to provide as much information as possible so AI can take care of the rest. But not to worry, if you forgot to mention something, you'll be able to do this afterwards using the AI to continue. So let's go ahead and send this off right now. Here we go. Our inventory portal is now ready, and you can see here that we are located in the AI Builder section. So on the left, we have a chat where we can see the steps that AI Knack took to build our portal, and we can go ahead and continue using this chat to keep on scaling our portal. That means that if we forgot to mention that we needed a section here for a certain use case, we can tell AI to do this for us. So right now, let me go ahead and show you what was built first, and then we can go ahead and scale this. So right now we are going to jump into tables, and we can see here that we have 5 tables that were created with AI. Now, the good thing about this is that it has demo data that we can preview so we understand how this is going to work. So for example, we are now located in the suppliers table, and we're able to view the supplier's name, contact, phone number, address, total purchases for that supplier, total products, etc. Plus, if we want to modify the fields, or if we need more fields, we can just go ahead and jump into the fields in the suppliers section and add a field straight from here. Now, I can do this manually like I'm showing you right now, or we can do this from the AI chat. So it's up to you how you want to do this, okay? So we got all the available tables here, and on the right, we have the connections. Again, connections can also be made through AI if you don't want to do this manually. But if you want to do it manually, just go ahead and jump into connections, add a new connection, and just go ahead and connect it. Now, Knack AI also created the user roles for us. In this case, there's only administrators, but maybe we want to bring in suppliers. Well, we didn't tell AI to do that in the beginning, but we can tell to do this afterwards. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So let's go ahead and jump into our AI builder. Let's go ahead and jump into the previous chat. You can go ahead and create a new chat if you want to, but right now we are located like in the main phase, the beginning. So I want to do this right here. So let me go ahead and tell it to add the new user role. Here we go. We are getting the first response from AI, and it's asking if it should proceed to create the supplier role. Now it's asking me this because it already created like a plan for this. So the plan is to create a supplier, add demo supplier records, and update existing products tables to connect to the new supplier user roles. And these are the fields that it's going to create for us. Now we can go ahead and continue asking it to add more fields if needed, but we can get started like this and add fields later on. So I'm going to say yes, continue. Okay, so let's go ahead and provide that information, and it's going to kick off and add that user role for us. So let's give this a few seconds. Here we go. A new user role has been created right now with AI, and we are seeing a step-by-step situation that AI Knack took to add our user role. Now let's go ahead and jump into the request here where we said yes, continue, and you can see the supplier user role successfully created with the fields required, custom business fields, demo data added. So it added 5 sample suppliers user accounts for testing purposes, benefits of this setup, and the next step. So we can go ahead and continue and add more user roles, make connections, and add more details to our portal. Now let's go ahead and jump into user role to view this new user role. So let's go ahead and jump over here, and you can see it's available here. It's supplier users. So I'm going to jump over here, and we now have the supplier users user role here that we can go ahead and view, and it has already demo data filled in here so we know how to use this. We can go ahead and clean this out later on, but it gives us a clear idea of how to use this user role. Now, if a field is missing, I can jump into fields and I can go ahead and remove fields or add a new field if required. But I'm good to go. I like what it created and it understood the task. Fantastic. So it's super easy to keep on scaling your portal using the AI builder. Now, aside from that, we also have pages, and we can view the pages and modify the look and style of our portal. So in this case, we have a dashboard, we have the product section where we can view all the products. You can see here, we can view the tables in a different form. So instead of seeing raw data, we're actually viewing the data come to life, or we can use charts, graphics, images, and we can style the look of the page. Now, if I select any of these elements, I can go ahead and modify the title, descriptions, general settings, the data that displayed, so I can customize all of this to build the portal the way I need it. Now, we can also use AI Builder to create pages for us. So you can go ahead and continue and scale your portal as needed. Now, we can also change the style of the theme by jumping into the theme section. I can jump into the active one, which is my custom theme right here, and I can modify global style, layout, brand assets, and element style straight from here. That way our portal will look the way we need it, and it'll stay with the style that we need for our branding. So you can make all those changes right here by adding your logos, changing colors, fonts, etc., all straight from here. And last but not least, let me show you flows where you can automate certain aspects of your Knack straight from here. So you can go ahead and get started with a template, which I do recommend so you understand how flows work, and then you can get started from scratch. All you have to do is select one of these automation processes to kick off the flows and get started by using the template and then start from scratch. So you can go ahead and select one of these templates to get started. Take, for example, Google Sheets. You can go ahead and start in the installation and go through the process of going a step-by-step connection and kicking off flows straight away. Now, I do recommend that you also take some time and jump into the settings section and dedicate a few minutes to setting up everything that you might need right here. So it's super easy and practical to build your inventory management portal using the AI Builder from Knack. So what are you waiting for? Start right now, sign up, and get started. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell notification to get notified when new videos come out. And that's a wrap.